So a few years ago, TC, our managing editor, built a gaming desktop. But it's kind of out of date, and it's definitely not going to hold up for Battlefield 5. So let's build a new one. You can build a gaming desktop for around $1,000, but I want to go all out, so I spent around $2,000. PC like this is going to be able to play most games at ultra settings. So what do you need to build a desktop? Well, of course, first you need a table, a thermal paste applicator, an Allen wrench, some tweezers to tighten up the wires, and last but not least, an anti-static bracelet, which is to protect you and the parts. We have a lot of boxes and a lot of PC parts, and now we're really going to start building. Pay close attention to the brace that goes at the back of the computer. So next we're going to install the RAM on the motherboard. So once you hear that solid clasp and you don't see the gold connectors on the side anymore, that's when you know the RAM is in.
Hold on! He installed the memory incorrect. They side by side. They should be spaced out for that motherboard. I look at the manual. That's the wrong way. Speaking of the memory, I wish I could erase this one.
Okay, so step 4, we're going to install the graphics card. I chose PNY's GTX 1080, which is overclocked. And so it's a pretty easy installation. You're just going to find the gold connectors. Now, which lane you choose depends entirely on what other parts you're going to put in the system.
What? What the fuck?
I'm just going to pick the top one because I just think it looks nice. Click down. Power supply time.
And it is brought to you by Seasonic.
So all you have to do is take the brick and make sure that you align it with these little insulating pads. So just take it in, slide it in nice and easy until you have a snug fit. So next step, we're going to install the CPU cooler. In this case, it's going to go on the top end of the case. Come on! And we're just going to have the hose hang out for a little while. But in this case, no pun intended, it fits in perfectly. And we're gonna start screwing it in. And so there's nothing special about this screwing in process. They're just really long screws because they go through the entire frame of the cooler.
Oh my goodness! My family in China who made this product cringing so hard right now.
So next up, cables. Every power supply is gonna come with a big bag of Velcro cables. We're just gonna take this little plastic part out. We'll just toss that out of here. A Core i7 hexa-core CPU. Yeah, we've got one.
Super exclusive. You can only buy it on every major retailer in the world.
So we're about to apply thermal paste to the CPU. Every CPU cooler actually comes with a bit of thermal paste already neatly applied in a circle around it, but it's usually not enough. It's good, essentially PC building practice to have a little bit extra and layer it on top of the CPU.
I have a question for God. Why?
So we fully built the PC, and I'm distracted, so I'm not actually doing so well.